Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Welcome back to the T0 to T6 Abyss series, again here to grind away in the T5 Electrical Abyss. This is the Abyss filament, which I am predicting is going to be the filament that we're going to be spending most time on until we get to T6 Abyss. But that's just the way it's going to be, because it's the last and final step before getting to that sweet T6 Abyss. We're currently sitting on 134 million ISK, and we've got a few hundred million also in the station, so quite a bit of progression is needed to get to the T6 Abyss, like we see every single time, but just the way it is. We're going to continue getting better at doing the muscle movements of annihilating the abyssal entities in the Abyss here, and avoiding getting our drones killed, which is also resulting me into not even deploying them really, because I just worry too much about them getting wrecked. A bit annoying that this guy is able to avoid so much damage here. You can see that he's probably because of all of those fogcasters improving or reducing the effectiveness of our weapons tracking here. Let's wreck them with the drones. We've got our own drones to help out a little bit here. Let's wreck them. Come on there. Good. Now for this one here, you're going to have to go for my drones if you want to reduce my tracking. Okay, there we go. Now we can remove those drones that they don't get wrecked here. Ooh, this media disintegrated specialization. You know, that book used to be worth so much. It's unfortunate not all worth as much nowadays, but it's something that used to be worth a really pretty penny before. Used to go for 200 and 300 million ISK. Now it's basically nothing because everyone's already trained the skill. Those who want to train, 9 million ISK. So it's still worth something, but very little compared to what it used to be. Extraction, now we can get those drones on the case. There we go. Deploy Packrat as well, so then we can also get some, get them pulling them in. The extraction nodes, always good to bring those in. The Zealot chilling here. I've got the Sarum skin. I like it. I think it looks a bit more royal than the regular skin that we've got. What is the name of it? The brand of ship we've got. The brand, like the company who've made the ship. Let's see, we can go in the shot info. You can see description. Visium, yeah, Visium skin. It's the ones that have this kind of sort of beige, white color. Same people who've made the Purifier. They have a similar color scheme. The Purifier's default skin and the logo. It's this kind of logo that has like two lines with it, almost like an H. Look here. Go here. You see this one here, a bit like an H. We're instead then using the oh, there was nothing in that one. That's unfortunate. We're instead using the Sarum skin, which is a bit more violent looking logo with the two swords here. A bit more kind of I don't know if they've got a bit more background in the combat, or what's the reason for them representing with the swords. Might be that they're responsible for a bit more heavy duty stuff, because I know that the Paladin, big marauder, the default skin of that guy is the Sarum skin. Could be why they maybe focus a bit more on the heavy duty stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys who know a bit more about the Evil. My hypothesis at least. Open up the MTU and see what's in here. Don't think there's going to be anything in here, because I think that extraction node rack that was being pulled in had nothing. Unless I was mistaken in my observation here. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing, so there's no point really of deploying that, but worth a shot, worth a shot. Pull a bit of range to increase the tracking. And for you guys who are not up to date, the Imperial Navy is what I try to use when I'm having troubles tracking. I've got a little bit better tracking than the Conflagration. In actuality, how much of a big difference it makes, I don't know, because it has better tracking, but at the same time has less DPS than Conflagration. I think that the extra tracking compensates for the lack of DPS, but not 100% sure about it. Like this guy here, and you see these plate forges, when you've destroyed everything else, they go like 0 meters a second, so it's super easy to destroy them. Just full damage all the way. Next room, let's go. Let's whip out those Scorches. Scorch. Go here to the abyssal overmind. Get closer here. We've got lots of extraction nodes. One here. Let's try to get the drones on the case here so that we can have them get destroyed so we can pull them in with the MT. That would be good. There we go. Get that. Not yet. Recall those drones because we're not close enough for them to be assigned to the targets here. Good. Wreck them here. I want to take out the snare casters because it's just making everything so much slower if I'm webbed. Good if we destroy them first, then after that the fog casters will be good to improve our tracking here. Yeah, daily goal. Okay, that's good. We can actually deploy the drones on some of these now. Good. Go for that one. Oh, look at that. They're getting absolutely wrecked by the Diva Automatic Suppressor. That's a bit unfortunate. There we go. Now for this one here. Move towards the bioactive cache here. Would be nice to take out that one too. It's quite far away though. But to actually just get a bit closer to that overmind. Oh, look at that. He's going straight in the middle of everything here. I'm not used to the overminds doing that way. Just go in the middle of everything. Oh, we should have taken out that snarecaster. He was webbing us for quite a while here. Recto can assign the... Is that multi-body tracking part? Let's have it go for the overmind instead of helping us destroy these drones. They're basically nothing anyway. You just get as close to the overmind as possible to do as much damage as possible to him. Good. Perfect. Now we switch over to the Scorch and blast away here. Then when I can get to that extraction node in terms of distance, then I can assign the drones to them. See if we move up a little bit and get close to it. We've got some decent range of Scorch, so we can afford going out range. See, 33 kilometer optimal. There we go. Now I go to the overmind again, the Bethnic one. This guy can be a little bit scary if you're new. He does a lot of damage, but the key to him is just keeping the transversal up, then he's a lot easier. Charybdis Tyrannus I find to have more issues in terms of avoiding damage, because Charybdis Tyrannus has a bit better tracking than this guy does. And usually the associated cruisers and the ships, the sleeper cruisers, tend to be a little bit more tough than the little frigates that accompany this guy here. The only important thing is in terms of the T5 and T6 one, you got to be careful because he's got a web, so don't get too close to him. Don't get too close and comfortable because he will web you then, and you can have a little bit of problems then maybe when he lands some big wrecking shot on you. So we'll continue on here. You know, we should actually deploy an MTU, but that's annoying here. We'll probably see if we can deploy an MTU on the way here. So then when we go on the way back to the cache, then it can like sort of, we can grab it. So we just get close to this guy, because I don't like the idea of destroying him, and then going all the way to the big gate and then deploying the MTU there. I think it's going to take forever. Better use of our time, I think, is if we go to this guy here, and now we can even use Conflag as well to speed this up. But he's got big tanks, so we're going to still be spending quite a bit of time on him. So we just have to chill here, keep a range 5,000. Web him as well, that helps a bit. Good, drones alive, that's good. No speed clouds as well, that's great. Don't like the speed clouds. I have sometimes had the speed clouds just take my drones and fling them out. That's a bit unfortunate when that happens. But I mean, we tank quite a lot with the Zealot. We've got that reactive armor hardener giving us really beastly resists. So we've got like almost 1k DPS tank with these resists here against the overmind. So it's no issue. This ship is just so tanky. The thing that this ship can improve upon is a little bit extra DPS would be nice. And that's what we're going to be arranging for the T6. As you can see here, we'll put the Conflag, 860 DPS, plus these implants will get 900 DPS. So we'll be a beast to reckon with. Oh, that's good. I think that the MTU is close to this one that's filled here versus the one that's not filled. Yeah, I think it will hopefully pull that one that's filled in first. That'll be positive if it does do that. Let's go towards the Packrat MTU now. Don't need to waste time. Good, now we've picked up that one. We just need to get the last one. Hopefully it picks up that one. Let's just keep an eye on that velocity. Good, destroyed that scrubby overmind. Oh no, it's booking up the wrong one. That's annoying. That's very annoying. I don't think we're going to have the time for this, so we're just going to pack all the loot here and go to the next room, because it's just a waste of time, I think. You could have... I may as well use this time to run more sites, you know. Open up this MTU here. Let's continue on. Yeah, 18 minutes. Something. Not a lot, but it's something. Okay, and move on to the transfer conduit here. How many abyss sites is Kokakaji Enderus? My character's name. Run, we can see here. And the activity tracker should be on something like activities. Where's the activity tracker? Apologies guys, I know this is like a new mistake, but the thing is CCP keeps putting different icons in different groups, so it's hard for me to keep an eye on this. Okay, good. So we've got the combat encounters, abyssal dead space, times entered, successful completions. Ooh, 100. It says 110, 126, or just over 150 we've done on this character so far. And that's counting all abyss sites, so even those T0s that are super easy, super fast. But we're doing tons of T4s, we've done tons of T4s to be able to get to T5s. So it's going to be the same situation here with tons of T5s to get to T6, probably even more. My guess is 100 T5s are going to have to be done to be able to get for us to T6. Next room. We are actually quite bad on the time here. I would have liked to be a little bit quicker. But as I said before, that's a room of improvement for our Zealot here. It can be a little bit better in terms of its site completion. And we do spend quite a bit of time wasted because of the fact that we're going for all these extraction nodes. That is making everything go a little bit slow as well. See here, if we can go for this FV Altis, that would be nice. Upholders also could be good for... It could be good to get destroyed quickly. Deploy some drones. Go for that. Buy adaptive cache, please. And if they can go to the cache and then up to those extraction nodes, then they can sort of bypass the team automatic suppressor. That would be nice, actually, if we can do that. Oh, we need to activate our armor repair. Silly me. Why am I not doing that? Why would I not do that? Oh, come on now. Repair. Repair. Very silly. I don't know why I just deactivated my armor repair without thinking. I mean, I would have probably done that automatically just to save a bit of capacity, but I didn't reactivate it when I came into the room. That was very silly of me. Could have potentially been a fatal mistake if it was a very DPS taxing room. There we go, good. Now for this one here. Good, now the drone's out of range of the water master suppressor, so I think they can survive. Now go to the origin conduit and recall those drones. Hopefully that they don't get destroyed before they can enter my cargo hold, because you see here they take so much damage when the short range automatic suppressor acts on them. That thing is deadly. Likes to eat drones for breakfast. Yummy yummy drones for breakfast. The Acolyte IIs. But we managed to reel them in without taking any losses. That's nice. There we go. Upholders here. Destroy them. Now really here it doesn't matter at all. We just go and chill. Destroy them as quickly as possible and keep a range at 500 meters. And then we can soon deploy our MTU. How much loot are we sitting on? 43 million. It's something, but it's not a crazy amount. When you consider the amount of ISK we have to spend on the filament costs, it's quite little. Half the current ISK we've earned has been going on that filament. Even more than half, actually. So the hope is in this room giving us the good loot. And sometimes when the crystals get destroyed, it just gets a bit confused and forces us to swap the ammunition. We're taking quite a little bit less damage because of the DV automatic suppressor, because all these missiles they're shooting are triggering the DV automatic suppressor. That's quite nice in a way, it helps us. And great to see that we've got all extraction nodes containing loot which we can pull in. Like this guy here. It was good that we didn't go for that extraction node in the previous room, because otherwise we would have been tight on the time, you see here. It's not too good in terms of the time. I prefer to complete these rooms or these sites in 15 minutes and less. But it's not always possible, especially when you're going with the full clear style, which is sort of necessary when you're doing the electrics, since you just want to get as much out of each filament as possible, since you're spending so much to get into each site. It becomes less important, I find, to do full completion when you're in cheap filaments, because then you just do as many sites as possible as quickly as you can. Because running more sites doesn't impact your profit as much. Correct. Now for the sentinel here, just 2 left. Yeah, we've got 2 extraction nodes, okay. That's good. And we'll not have any issues with time. We won't die to the time, at least. It is a bit of an issue completing it this late, but it's okay. We'll survive. Unless something crazy happens here with the internet connection or the power cuts. I don't think that'll happen. Lucid Sentinel? Okay, last one. Extraction node. And last Sentinel here. Great, destroyed. We don't have any drones out here. Okay. So we just wait until that little extraction node comes in. 3 minutes left. So we did spend quite a bit of time here in the abyss, but it's alright. Kokakaji Enderus is very experienced abyssal player. He's only lived in the abyss his entire EVE career. That's the only thing he's done, basically. Yeah, I think he's sometimes been doing a bit of project discovery, but he's almost always in the abyss. Okay, let's open that up as soon as that thing has been collected. Great. Okay, what have we got here? 22 million is nothing special, just a bunch of crap. Well, I mean, 22 million is still alright, but I know why we got 22 million, because we had so many extraction nodes. So that's it for this episode of the T0 to T6 Abyss series. And quite a bit of time was required to do this side. By the way, I think it went pretty smooth. Lots of extraction nodes. Good run overall. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned something new. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.